Hello children, welcome back to chemistry class. Today we will discuss another topic. So our topic is important traits and anomalous behavior of carbon. What is anomalous behavior of carbon? Okay, what is our topic? Anomalous behavior of carbon. So you might have studied that in p black elements, the first member of boron and carbon family show anomalous behavior, means they show different behavior from other elements. So what is their reason? Why do they show anomalous behavior? That we will discuss here. And what are the anomalous behavior? That will be discussed here. Okay students, so let us begin. Carbon also show anomalous behavior. Means carbon shows some properties which is different from other elements. So let us see, and why does it show? So carbon show anomalous behavior due to small size, high electronegativity and high ionization enthalpy. It has some special property, it has a special tendency to form covalent bond with each other to form a ring or chain structure. This is called catenation. This is called catenation. It forms p-pi bonds with each other and with more electronegative elements of small size. Means it forms p-pi bond, double bond or multiple bond with more electronegative elements of p block. Means this also form p-pi bond with other carbon. It forms p-pi bond with oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen, etc. Means it has a special tendency to form p-pi bond with oxygen, sulfur, nitrogen, etc. So this because of this property, it shows different behavior. Even other elements of this group also form p-pi bond, but being bigger means their orbital are bigger, means they use either D or F orbitals. So proper overlapping is not possible. If proper overlapping is not possible, so the bond which is formed between them, between two orbitals of different elements, is not stable. So these are the reason. And catenation property decreases down the group as the electronegativity decreases. As the electronegativity decreases, catenation property decreases. Let us discuss what are the properties. Okay, so we can write what? We can write carbon so anomalous behavior this is due to a small size more electronegative, more electronegative, high ionization enthalpy, high ionization enthalpy, and main is unavailability of d orbitals. You might be knowing that in carbon there is no d orbital because 3D cell is not studying, so there is no possibility of being found d orbitals. Here carbon form p pi, carbon form p pi bond with each other and more small and more electronegative, small and more electronegative element of p block, such as oxygen, nitrogen, sulfur, nitrogen, etc. So how does it form bond? Like this carbon triple bond. Here it forms carbon double bond. It forms carbon sulfur double bond. It forms carbon nitrogen triple bond. It forms. Okay, splits. So like this bond it forms. It forms like this one. What we have seen? We have seen here that the carbon form p pi bond with each other. When the bond form p pi bond with each other, and small and more electronegative elements of the block, such as, and it has also formed carbon single bond with this. Okay, so this property is known as catenation property. Other elements of this group also form the pi bond by using either d orbitals or f orbitals. So overlapping is not appropriate, so that pi bond is not stable like these bonds. Means if d orbitals are being used or f orbitals are being used, their orbitals loops are weaker and they do not overlap properly. So if they do not overlap properly, the bond form, means pi bond form, is not stable, not stronger like this. Next property of this is catenation. What is catenation? So what is catenation? Catenation is nothing else but the carbon linked to other carbon by forming a covalent bond. By forming a covalent bond to form a ring or chain structure. That is called catenation. Means what is catenation? Like this. Here. Like this. This is catenation. Okay. Like this structure they may form, or like this structure they may form ring structure. Due to catenation, they form a ring structure also. like this, like this. And the catenation property decreases down the group. Decreases down the group. Catenation property decreases down the group as the electronegativity decrease. So let us see what is that catenation. What is catenation? Carbon atoms have carbon atoms have tendency to form, tendency to link or to form, tendency to link with each other, link with each other through covalent bond, to form chain and ring structure. Chain and ring structure. This property is called catenation. This is called catenation. Catenation property decreases down the group with decrease of electronegativity. With decrease of electronegativity. That means carbon, then silicon, then germanium, then tin, and then lead. And then lead, it does not show catenation. It doesn't show catenation. Okay. And it also depends. It can be understood. Sorry, it can be understood. It can be understood by bond enthalpies. Bond enthalpies. Okay, means bond enthalpy of carbon is greater than carbon silicon is greater than germanium and then tin. What we have seen here means bond enthalpy of this one carbon bond enthalpy is greater than silicon bond enthalpy, and silicon bond enthalpy is greater than germanium and germanium bond enthalpy is greater than tin. So this we have discussed. What we have discussed, let us see that carbon also anomalous behavior, and this is due to small size, more electronegativity or more electronegative, high ionization and unavailability of d orbitals. Unavailability of d orbitals. One point I would like to say that here other elements of this group means carbon family are able to exceed their valency. They are able to exceed their valency, but carbon is not able to do so. Means carbon can't exceed their valency because of absence of d orbitals. Means other elements of this group can exceed their valency, while carbon can't exceed valency because of absence of d orbitals. Due to what? Due to catenation and p-pi bond formation, carbon shows allotropic property. Carbon shows allotropic property. Here let us see. Due to property of catenation, due to property of catenation and p-pi bond formation, p-pi bond formation, carbon shows allotropic properties. Allotropic properties. Allotropic properties. Okay. So let us discuss allotropes of carbon. What is our topic? Allotropes of carbon. Allotropes of carbon. Okay students, our topic is allotropes of carbon. So let us define what are allotropes. What are allotropes? So allotropes are the different forms of same element with similar chemical properties but different physical properties. What we can write? Allotropes, the different form of same elements having different physical properties, but almost similar chemical properties. So what are allotropes? The different form of same elements having different physical properties but similar but almost similar chemical properties are called allotropes. Carbon exists in two allotropic forms. Carbon exists in two allotropic forms. What is first is crystalline, and second is amorphous. So in crystalline, diamond, graphite, diamond and graphite. In that, coal, wood charcoal, etc. Okay. So what is the difference between crystalline and amorphous? In crystalline, we see that they have well-defined order. They have well-defined structure. They do not have a well-defined structure. They do not have well-defined structure. So this is the difference. In this, diamond and graphite have well-defined structure, but coal, wood, and other form of allotropic form of carbon do not have well-defined structure. So in that, third is fluorine. It was discovered in 1985. For that, W.H. Hook and S. Samley and R.F. Curl got Nobel Prize. Means fluorine was discovered in 1985, and for this who discovered it got Nobel Prize for this. So let us discuss one by one each structure. So first structure is diamond. Diamond structure. Here it is diamond structure. Okay. So what is the structure of diamond? That we will discuss here. So let us discuss diamond. What is diamond? Okay. So here if you see, diamond is the crystalline allotropic form of carbon, in which each carbon atom is sp3 hybridized. Each carbon atom is sp3 hybridized, and it forms 4 covalent bonds with other carbons. The bond length between the carbon is 154 p. It has 3-dimensional structure. And due to 3-dimensional, or we can say the arrangement of directional bond. Make its 3-dimensional arrangement. The directional bond present in diamond makes its 3-dimensional structure. Due to 3-dimensional structure, due to covalent bond, it is the hardest compound on the earth. So let us write what we have seen here. What first one? What we got? And the structure of diamond is shown like this. Making so. So what is that? Diamond is crystalline allotropic structure, crystalline allotropic form in which each carbon is sp3 hybridized and forms 4 covalent bond. Forms 4 covalent bond. Covalent bond. The carbon-carbon bond length is 154 pm. 154 pm. The structure extend in space, form three-dimensional abrasive structure. The directional bond in lattice make it hardest material on the earth. It is used as abrasive for sharpening hard tools for making dyes and manufacture of tungsten and manufacture of tungsten manufacture of tungsten filament tungsten filaments for electric light bulbs. Filaments for electric light bulbs. So what we have seen here, it is used as abrasive for sharpening hard tools, in making dyes, and in manufacture of tungsten filaments for electric light bulbs. These are the properties of diamond. Okay, students. So next is our graphite.